Cleanup in Warwick could take weeks, according to the city, after the severe weather that came through on Thursday night that left thousands of Rhode Islanders without power right before and during the holiday weekend. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Kalunian. Crews were out taking care of the debris today, and the governor says he's asked Rhode Island Energy to do a full review following a system outage because people couldn't look at the outage map to get text updates. Our Shiina Loscuito took your questions right to the governor and has the latest now live from Warwick. Shiina?
Well, Governor Dan McKee is calling the system outage that Rhode Island Energy was dealing with unacceptable. Basically, people couldn't look at the outage map, so they had no idea at one point when they might get power back. And Rhode Island Energy agrees.
Crews have their work cut out for them. You'll still find the widespread damage from Thursday's weather. Rhode Island Energy says there were more than 65,000 outages.
We ran generators. I just didn't want to lose all my meat, so we worked through it and we got through it.
The electric company is facing criticism after dealing with communications and systems issues, meaning some people in the dark with no power literally felt like they were in the dark with no updates on restoration.
I shared that frustration, the not really understanding a point in time where everything was in terms of the outages.
The company acknowledges how their outage map wasn't working and how some customers couldn't get text updates on when power would be restored. A spokesperson sent us a statement reading in part, "Our customers rely on these tools for timely, accurate information, and we take that responsibility seriously. The technical issues have been resolved, and we're actively reviewing what happened so we can strengthen these systems going forward. It's important to note that the system issues, while frustrating, did not impact the ability of our crews to restore power in a safe and timely manner. We're proud of the way our teams responded to the storm."
I think that there's certain responsibility that Rhode Island Energy has to the state of Rhode Island because of the fact that their systems went down. We're going to continue to work with them. They're a good partner. It's just at this point in time they got caught flat-footed.
And the governor also wants to take the chance to thank all of the crew members. Extra crew members were brought in for the holiday weekend, and they all worked very hard, he says, to get that power back. The system outage still under investigation. Reporting live in Warwick, I'm Shiina Loscuito, 12 News.
Tonight, people are still cleaning up from the severe weather that came through last Thursday evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Kim Kalunian. While most people have their power back, Rhode Island Energy is still facing criticism after Governor Dan McKee said the utility was caught, quote, flat-footed. Our Shiina Loscuito joins us live from Warwick with the very latest. Shiina?
Well, the governor is asking Rhode Island Energy to do a full system review. Their outage map had an outage, so people couldn't see when they would get their power back. Meanwhile, local DPW crews continue cleaning up all of that debris.
The thing about storm cleanup, it's not quiet. And in this case, it's been a process.
I still got a power line, cable line, and I can't get out.
City DPW crews in Warwick have been out working since Mother Nature hit. It's Monday, and we had no trouble finding impacts from Thursday night's severe weather. This man even put out the cones himself in front of debris on Pierce Avenue.
It was a mess. It came down, came onto my property, knocked lines down. We was out of power for 3 nights, 3 days.
It appears there are other messes to clean up too. Governor Dan McKee says his team met with Rhode Island Energy, making it clear the communications and system issues were unacceptable. The governor has asked for a full review ahead of any future storms.
I think that there's certain responsibility that Rhode Island Energy has to the state of Rhode Island because of the fact that their systems went down. We're going to continue to work with them. They're a good partner. It's just at this point in time they got caught flat-footed.
The electric company acknowledges the map outage and that some customers couldn't get text updates on when power would be restored. A spokesperson sent us this statement reading in part, "Our customers rely on these tools for timely, accurate information, and we take that responsibility seriously. The technical issues have been resolved, and we're actively reviewing what happened so we can strengthen these systems going forward."
And Rhode Island Energy says the system outage did not impact their ability at all to restore power. Meanwhile, Governor Dan McKee says he's very thankful for all the extra power crews that worked through the holiday weekend. Reporting live in Warwick tonight, I'm Shiina Loscuito, 12 News.